What's good, Eagles fans? This your boy Tone DeShields II, and y'all are tuned into another dose, a very special dose of Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. So I had the very special pleasure of chopping it up with RB from the Philly Take Podcast. Yes, my man RB from the Philly Take Podcast. He does Sixers content and he does Eagles content. So make sure y'all definitely show him love. On top of that, make sure y'all show DJ EASTWOOD from the Running Back Podcast as well some love too. He do Eagles and Sixers content as well. Again, that's my man DJ EASTWOOD from the Run It Back Podcast. Make sure y'all show RB and DJ EASTWOOD some love, man. They did a live stream last night. I called in, and honestly, man, it was electric. The energy was dope. Had great conversation. Unfortunately, DJ EASTWOOD had to log off a little early, so I wasn't able to catch him on the live stream. But nonetheless, we got to show love to everybody, man. RB and DJ EASTWOOD was the masterminds behind that live stream. So, of course, like I said, I had to call in. I hope y'all enjoy the conversation. One love, y'all. Let's go, Sixers.
Tone DeShields. What's going on, bro?
What's good, RB? How you feeling, baby boy?
It's good. What's up, my guy? Hey, shout out to Tone. Got his own YouTube channel.
Yes,
Definitely
sir.
go check it out. Fire content. I'll let him promote himself as well, but just had to throw that in there. But what you thinking about, my guy?
And listen, man, when it comes to the Sixers, honestly, despite the contract situation, they're really not in the worst shape. Because let's think about it. If they move Al Horford, right, for Buddy Hield, like the last guy said, you can't just send them Al Horford a pick and think it's gonna be okay. Right. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to part ways with, in my opinion. If I'm gonna get Buddy Hield over here, no matter when, if it's at the trade deadline or whenever, if I'm gonna get Buddy Hield over here, I'm gonna send Al Horford over there, and I'm also gonna send either Josh Richardson or Shake Milton. Now, I do like Shake. I do like Josh. But we're at this point now where we need to really fill it in around Ben Simmons and, Joel Embiid. And again, Josh has been productive, but he has problems with health. And when it comes to Milton, he's young, he's hungry, and him going to the Kings would be the perfect situation for him to probably get a starting job. Yep. Because he can put the ball on the floor. He's kind of clutch, and he can shoot a little bit. But we need, we need to fill in the roster around Simmons and Embiid. So, in my opinion, yes, Simmons at the 1, Hield at 2, and then we matter of fact, we go get Danilo Gallinari. We find a way to get him somehow because he's going to be a free agent, correct?
Correct.
All right, so we find a way to. Okay, so we trade for Buddy Hield. That way we get the Al Horford contract out of here, and if we trade Shake, that means we made room for another guard. So therefore, boom, Buddy Hield comes over. Then somehow, some way, we find a way to get Danilo Gallinari at our 3 and Tobias at the 4 because I think Tobias is stronger than him.
Yep.
But Danilo, he's gotten to a point in his career where I don't know. It seems like he's getting better as he's getting older. Like it's weird.
I agree.
Danilo's able to put the ball on the floor now. It's insane. It's insane. And then next thing, and then obviously Joel and Embiid at the 5, but they're in a pretty good position. It's just a money situation. It's just a contract situation, honestly.
I hear you. Hey, you just sparked 3 questions in my head based off what you said. So number one, what I want to ask you, I guess this will kind of get this out of the way. So you said Ben Simmons at the 1, right?
Right.
Now, I know Doc's going to try to implement this positionless basketball, but based off your lineup, I know you didn't include a ball-heavy type of guard in there that can create his own shot and do all that. Do you think that Ben Simmons needs that kind of guard next to him, or do you just consider Ben playing the 1 and being the primary ball handler?
For right now, mainly because Ben really can't do anything off ball unless you're running, maybe a pick and roll. He's rolling to the basket, or maybe he's at the dugger spot. But, Ben without the ball in his hands, he's kind of just setting picks, taking up space a little bit. So,
well, what do you think about Ben in the point forward type of role and having that guard next to him?
I like that. Now I like that because if I'm being honest with you, if it was possible, I would find a way to get a guard that can shoot and put the ball on the floor. So obviously I'm Buddy Hield at the 2. I think we should find another guard at the 1 that can put the ball on the floor. Have Tobias at the 3, and then matter of fact, no, I'm sorry, have Tobias at the 4, Simmons at the 3, and Joe Billy at the 5, because that way Tobias allows them to stretch the floor, down low. And, having Simmons at the wing, that allows him to, still not be as exposed. So it's a game of rotations, honestly. It can get real interesting, but I do not mind having Simmons, pushing the ball, mainly, lingering in that point forward spot, and you just fill him up with ball handlers and shooters.
Yep. I agree. That's kind of my methodology on it. Like, I think we need that guard next to Ben, like the Kyrie to the LeBron type piece. And I think we can target one of them in the draft.
It takes some pressure off him. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're right. Because Buddy Hield, yes, he can shoot, but I don't think he's proven to be able to really put the ball on the floor and go get his own shot at will. Not yet.
Exactly.
I know he did it in Oklahoma. He did go to Oklahoma, right?
What, put the ball on the floor?
No, Buddy Hield, what college he went to? Oklahoma, right?
Oh, Oklahoma, yeah.
So yeah, I know in the March Madness he was able to put the ball on the floor and get the any shot he wanted, but it's the NBA now, so he hasn't really proven that yet. So I do agree that we need to get another legit ball handler that can really put the ball on the floor and get to their own shot.
Yeah.
Shake can do that, but he's not consistent enough for me. And he's young. Yeah. He's kind of erratic. You can't run the ball. You really can't run the game. You can't run the game through him. Let's say you take Ben off the floor. If Shake is your point, expect a lot of turnovers and mishaps. Honestly.
Yeah, I hear you. I think Shake needs to get a lot stronger. There's a lot that needs to go into Shake Milton's game. Yeah. I wouldn't mind parting with him, parting with Jay Rich. Look, that's fine by me. We can find more guards like that. Right. The one piece that you didn't mention that I'm kind of scared that the Kings are going to ask for is Matisse. Matisse. And now, I don't want to give up Matisse. I don't want to.
I'm going to tell you why I don't think they will. Mainly because, again, think about the package. Al Horford. And, okay, let's say they do ask for Matisse, right? Let's just say they do.
Right.
Al Horford and Matisse, we just sent them two people that really can't get to their own shot at all. Okay. I don't see them taking Al Horford and then also taking a project 3-and-D guy. I don't see them doing that. If anything, if they do ask for Horford, they're going to want somebody that can at least put the ball on the floor, at least create something so they can at least say, okay, we didn't just trade Buddy Hield for some peanuts. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Mainly because of Shake Milton's skill set, and we all know Matisse. We've seen him try to put the ball on the floor and get to. It's not really pretty. He's great on defense. He needs to really solidify his 3-point shot. I think Matisse is really going to be a legit 3-and-D guy for the Sixers. The Sixers need to find a way to keep him. They cannot part ways with Matisse. His defense, he's been able to lock up some of the best guys.
I agree, and he's only getting. I mean, he's still young. He's only getting better. So. Hey, with that being said, what are you thinking about this Sixers season? Obviously, the whole overhaul and everything. Do you think this is the year where we go? I mean, there's only 72 games, but do you think we hit that 50-win mark? What are you thinking?
So, since it's only 72 games, and we all know the Sixers are very dominant at home, so that's automatically 35 wins right there,
right?
In my opinion, because the Sixers, they're one of the best home teams ever. I think last year they only lost once at home. They're one of the best teams at home. So, and how many games are there this year? 72?
72, yeah.
So they're definitely going to get more than 45 wins, in my opinion. I definitely see more than 45 wins. So I say between 45 to 50 wins, in that maybe fourth or third seed spot. Because I agree with the kid last time. Brooklyn's going to be good, but there's something about that team that I don't believe in.
I agree.
It looks good on paper. KD, Kevin, Kyrie Irving, Dinwiddie, LeVert. It looks good. You got all these guys that can create their own shot, but you also have a lot of guys that are waiting for their shot. You get what I'm saying? Yep. And when you have guys like that constantly behind you, that's just waiting, and they know they can care less about you. They care more so about getting their shine because let's be honest, LeVert and Dinwiddie are trying to get big contracts. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And since Kyrie got there, that's been in the way. So I think that team's going to really implode later down the line. Yep, Boston's going to get better. The Raptors are going to get better. I heard Oladipo wants out of Indiana. So who knows? Maybe the Sixers, again, it's going to be interesting. But at minimum, I give us 45 wins at minimum.
Hey, there you go. Appreciate it, my guy. Shout out to you. Shout
Yes,
out to your
sir.
channel. Let them know where to find you again.
Yes, sir. So everybody, y'all can find Tone DeShields the second. Tone DeShields the second on YouTube. The series is Chalk It Up, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge the game. So I do Eagles content, Sixers content. Listen, RB, one of the best out here doing it. I'm trying to catch up to my man. So listen, make sure y'all shout my, show love to the guy. Show love to Tone DeShields the second. TONEDESHIELDS the second on YouTube. Chalk it up. Eagles content, Sixers content. Lock in, y'all. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, my guy. Go sub them up. Have a good night, my guy.
Yes, sir. Be safe.